Hey, welcome. Today, we're going to unpack a skill that can turn any customer-facing role from, just a job into a real professional superpower. Let's dive right into the art of product knowledge. So let me ask you a question. What's the real difference between good customer service and truly great customer service? It's not just about having a smile or being friendly. The secret ingredient? Well, it goes a lot deeper, and it's a foundational skill that anyone, and I mean anyone, can master.
And that brings us right to our first section, the confidence connection. Here, we're going to explore exactly why deep product knowledge is the absolute bedrock of a top-tier professional performance.
So, what are we really talking about when we say product knowledge? Well, the source material defines it as a deep understanding of what you're offering. And this is the important part, it's not just about memorizing facts and figures, it's about how that understanding directly fuels your professional confidence.
Yeah, this is what's so interesting. It's the internal benefit. Before you can help anyone else, you have to feel totally sure of yourself. The research shows that this huge boost in confidence is actually the very first thing that happens when you master your product knowledge. It just fundamentally changes how you carry yourself.
But here's the thing. Getting this knowledge isn't a one-and-done deal. You don't just read a manual and poof, you're an expert. As we're about to see, it's all about mastering a constant flow of information. The source material breaks this down so well. Instead of just knowing, think of it as 5 active skills, like a toolkit. First, you get information. Simple enough. Then you check and verify it, right? Make sure you've got it straight. Step 3 is where you give and describe it to someone else clearly. 4 is all about the exchange of information. It's a two-way street. And finally, you give instructions, guiding the customer effectively. That's the whole process in action. Okay, so you've got this toolkit. Now what? How does it actually change your day-to-day interactions? That brings us to our third section, from knowledge to engagement. This is where all that theory really hits the ground running.
And wow, this slide just says it all, doesn't it? Look at the difference. On the left, with low knowledge, the conversation is full of dead ends. I'm not sure, let me go find out. It's reactive. But look at the right. With high knowledge, you're proactive. You're not just giving an answer, you're actually applying it to their specific needs. The entire conversation shifts from a simple transaction to a real consultation.
So, what's the big professional payoff here? Well, it's that ability to move way beyond simple answers. When you can take what you know and apply it directly to a client's situation, you totally transform your professional image. You're building engagement, you're building trust, and you're building real rapport. And, don't just take my word for it. The source material puts it perfectly. It says, being able to answer customers' queries about features or applying it to their specific needs will make the staff appear more professional and engaged. It's not just some nice extra skill. It's a core part of how people see you. All right, let's pull all this together. You've got the confidence, you've got the dynamic skill set, and you know how to apply it in the real world. All these elements combine to give you something incredibly valuable, your professional edge. This, right here, is the ultimate takeaway. When you truly master your product knowledge, you fundamentally change your role. You stop being just a representative who gives out information, and you become a trusted expert who provides real solutions and builds lasting relationships. So, I'll leave you with this question to really think about. When you talk about your product or service, are you just reading from a mental script, or are you using your knowledge as a launch pad to start a genuinely meaningful conversation? Because the answer, that makes all the difference.